confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Welcome, your 2027 Pittsburgh Steelers.
On one sideline, there's the head coach of the Browns. His guy's looking good early off to the 2-0 start. On the other sideline, the Steelers head coach, Mike Tomlin. His guy's also 2-0, so this is a good measuring stick matchup early in the season. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go from Pittsburgh. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
And while I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards, if I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, Jaylen Warren. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. With that, why don't we give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Warren. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That is Myles Garrett. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it's come out to the 20-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, granted exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
They'll run, and this is Quinshon Judkins. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from them.
That's out wide to Judkins. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They get 15 15 on that game. First down, Cleveland.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time, Mike, talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Dragon 60.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory.
The Steelers' 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll give it here to Judkins. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he will score. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. No problem there on the extra point, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll come across the 20 and is taken down at the 21-yard line. Browns offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's into the hands of Jeudy on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. He'll drop to throw. On the quick slant, that's Jeudy. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
70, Timberwolf, 18, pioneer.
Back to the air one more time. Pass caught by Bond. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pick up at 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
They'll look to throw yet again. He finds Jeudy on that one. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Look at this right to the 20-yard line. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll look to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to get the football back as time runs out in the third quarter. So after one, it's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
In motion, Naylor. He'll get this out wide. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now, faking the give. Metcalf makes the grab again. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
At the 30-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 3.
At the 27-yard line.
On the ground, this is Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
That's his man. It's Samuel. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
4 yards. Complete to Freiermuth. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Back to throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Steelers move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Go, Reed. Nice, go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right, taking off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
On the jump.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Ready? Nice, ready.
Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard.
Here we go.
We'll try and run for the first with Judkins. And that'll move the sticks. That's a first down. Down to the 45-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This pass caught by Cutie. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got the gap. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Brown.
First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
That is going to be in. He's got it. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's his second touchdown of the year. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14. Browns 7.
Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
just going to run it here up the middle. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
36-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 6.
So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. It's only week 3 on the schedule, but already some big-name teams with big early tests. Will they pass or fail? Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Nashville, the Titans at home to take on the Jags in the AFC South. And it's Travis Etienne. He'll take this one in from 2 yards out. From there, let's move on to another compelling early season matchup. And it's the first-round draft pick, J.J. McCarthy. He'll decide to scramble here, and that's the right call. He's in from 9 yards out. The Vikings move to 2-1. They get the victory here. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy. The New Orleans Saints taking on the Houston Texans. And this is C.J. Stroud. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Texans are into the win column. They get the victory here in week 3. With that, a look at the rest of the scores here in a busy week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Browns offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Warren. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
We'll get this to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will have a Steelers first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches. One. He's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That one taken in. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown Steelers. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. The foot, up and good. And the Steelers will take a 21-7 lead.
Round 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Browns offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw there, caught by Lee Gett. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 7. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. But they really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
A run up the middle with 1. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal he's got enough for the 1st down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the 1st down.
And he's back to the line of strength, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Steelers have run out to a 24-7 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Browns offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side.
Complete to number 3, Jerry Judy. A 6-yard pickup.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 4.
There we go, stretch.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard
19 tight.
line.
19 tight.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 21.
A gain of 21 on that pass play. It's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready? Come back in. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw yet again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 30.
To the air one more time. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The third quarter has come to an end. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Dragon 60. 60 Vikings. 6. Mustang 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one taken in right side by Legette. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Vikings. Panther 11. Panther 11. Warriors 17. Trap 50. Trap 50.
They'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Jeanette. 19 target.
They'll throw out of the gun. Open man. That is Cobb. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Gain of 18 on the play. First down.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Browns. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. And they are really playing well here to start September, aren't they? On their way to 3-0 as they look to finish this one off. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
And the Steelers
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
50-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
First down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
That's another
20-yard pickup there. That's a Steeler first down.
14-yard line.
Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 6. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
70 Lions!
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Rushed to his left. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to have the first down. Just as the marker, it is 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's Warren. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal. Now this time, under pressure, now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. Kayvon Thibodeaux getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. He just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jalen Nailor. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
There's that man again. Another catch. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. 3rd and inches. Here's Judkins. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the first down. Good run. The drive continues.
That's good for a Browns first down.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Right back to Judy. He's got it again. The defense just has not been able to keep him under wraps. Now 10 catches in the game.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
He'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Corey, 71.
The throw here is complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Steelers 31. Browns 21.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They continue their winning ways in the month.